Hello everyone and welcome to my very first vlog. Very exciting. Today I'm gonna do something very fun and I want to take you along to because I'll be taking my 5-year-old standardbred mare for the first time to a gallop track. It's gonna be a very fun day. I'm very curious how she will behave. I'm not really sure yet how much I will ride there. We'll see how she's feeling and I will talk to you about that a bit later. So come along for a fun day out with me and my horse Clara. As I'm not really sure how she's going to behave, I'm bringing a bunch of basically everything with me just to see what she likes, what she doesn't like. This is also sort of a little bit of a competition prep just to see how she will react to certain things, what she will like, just to learn from each other, basically. So what you guys are seeing here is a wide array of feeds that I'm bringing with her. I'm bringing some beet pulp that I know she likes. She likes to both eat it and then drink the beet pulp water also. And then some fiber feed and some pellets. Of course, a bucket with a sponge because it's really quite hot. I think she will get really quite sweaty from both the excitement and also the exercise, of course. So just to make sure, see what she wants to eat, see what she wants to drink, be prepared for basically everything is always my motto. Time to pick up my pony. Well, she's not really a pony, she's 1.70 m, but it just sounds more cute, doesn't it? There she is. Little girly. Oh, is it hot today? Is it hot today? Yeah, I can imagine that. She has been having a lovely time by the sight of her mask. Thank God she is generally a very clean horse, so there's usually not that much brushing to do. But the gear, on the other hand, needs a bath. So I noticed yesterday that Clara got in heat. Perfect timing to go and do a quite tough training. She can be really quite moody, but when it comes to riding, she is usually up for anything, no matter how bad she's feeling. So we'll see how it goes. Yesterday and this morning, she was feeling a little tired, as we all do when it's our period of the month. But we'll just see how it's gonna go. Time to get ready first. Clara's all ready to go. She is wearing the boots that she will both travel and ride in. I put some sunscreen on her little sunburned nose. And she's wearing a nice braid that I really like to do when we go on a bit of a harder ride. As you can see, she's wearing 2 head collars, which might look a bit silly. But I don't like to tie them up in the trailer wearing the biotin head collar because it doesn't break in case of emergency. They're really strong and they can get really pinched into the skin in case they will pull on it. So she's wearing a leather halter on top of it to travel, and because it is our first time going on new terrain, I don't want her to ever be without a head collar, just in case. Just in case, safety first. She looks really tired right now. She's quite relaxed. It's nice to come inside when the weather is hot and to get braided. She really likes it. But now we're off and load her. So Clara has just come off the trailer, and as usual, she travels really nice. And look at that really nice and low pulse. I'm so lucky to have a horse like her. I mean, we travel maybe once every 2 months, she's never been here before. And just taking in everything, looking around with a very, very low heartbeat. It's really, she has a really good mentality to be a good endurance horse. I'm really, really happy with that. Alrighty, we're ready to go. Clara's been behaving really, really well. She's been really calm. Now she's eager to go because now she has to bit in. She knows it's time to go. And her pulse has been really low. She's been standing around with a pulse of like 36, 37. Super, really good. And we're off to the track. It's quite windy, so I hope you guys can hear me. But the goal is to do, the plan is to do at least a 10-minute warm-up, first 10 minutes of walk, then 10 minutes of trot, and then we will canter. And honestly, I have no clue how it's gonna go. We will see what's gonna happen. I found some research where they did exercise tests for horses competing 20 and 40 kilometer classes, and there they would have to canter the horses 6.5 or 13 kilometers as an exercise test. I feel that's too much. I don't canter that much out when we're riding in the forest because I have a Steiner bred. She is not that good yet at cantering. She needs to have the perfect roads, no uphills, uphills fine, no strong downhills, no farms to pass, no scary things. So I feel to do she has competed a 40 kilometer with great success, but there is no way she could canter 13 kilometers straight in a row. Not even 6.5, I think. Maybe she could pull through, but this point is not this is not a training session. This is purely a fitness test. So I just want to see where is her fitness right now. Where will it be in a month? Where would it be in 2 months? Do the same thing and just compare her fitness over time. So this is not like a big training session. This is more for her mental also, to just be somewhere else, be in a new area. It's great to see how much she can canter, but it's not the main goal to see how long she can canter. So probably I will start with 10 minutes and then just a calm canter that she is good at, that we've been training on very, very much. And then if she can maybe speed up a little bit towards the end, see how high her pulse will go. But the plan is 10 minutes to begin with. And that should be around, I think, 2 kilometers. And that is already more than we do even on our long rides. So I don't really have any expectation that she can do more than that. She probably can, because she loves to run. This little trotting horse of mine, she really, really likes to canter. And she has quite a comfortable canter. But of course, we're in a new area. We've never been here. Someone is driving around with a tractor cutting the grass. There are horses. There are some puddles. The goal is just to be calm, get used to new things, get the experience. And that's that. And with that, I have almost walked for 10 minutes now. We've done a little bit over a lap. The track is supposed to be 800 meters. I think that's about right. It's quite a long track. We'll see how she goes. Maybe her racing brain will turn on and she will just go absolutely crazy. But hopefully, I have a very strong gut feeling that she will be really, really amazing, because she has such a cool mentality over herself. So I'm about to trot now. So we've been trotting for a couple minutes now. Honestly, I'm just blown away. I'm trotting her on a loose rein. She's just trotting on, looking around, enjoying herself. I was a bit worried she would get quite hot and excited, because, we're on a track. She knows what to do on a track. But no, it's a completely different situation with her. It was like she has completely forgotten that the track is made for running. And she is just trotting on. Her heart rate is around 100 beats per minute on average, which is very normal for her. Maybe a little high, but of course she's trotting quite a bit faster than I allow her at home, because of course the track has such a good footing. She's doing almost 15k an hour now, which is the speed she always wants to run at. I usually just don't allow her. The track is really beautiful. There's a field in the middle. It's surrounded by bushes and horse fields. And then now in this turn, we have a view on the Baltic Sea. Wait, there are some ponies there that she's a little bit wary of. I'm not sure if you can see it, but look at that. I mean, isn't that the best view for what is supposed to be a boring track session? I'm loving it. We've now done 10 minutes of canter. Clara seems quite tired. Her pulse was normal, but she's definitely quite tired. We're trotting one lap now, 800 meter, and then we'll see if she can do one lap a little faster, just to see where the pulse is going up. She was really lovely. No spooking, no pulling. Now she's really quite tired. We'll see if she can do one fast lap or not. It's all up to her. So we've done our fast lap. Honestly, she was really amazing. I thought she would be tired. Initially, she seemed tired, but then on the straight, I was like, let's just push her a little bit. I know she can do it. And also my experience of working with trotting horses. It's a bit scary to push horses. You need to sort of learn this and get used to this. So I pushed her a little bit and she took it up so well. She got her heartbeat up to 160, which was initially my goal, to reach that, because that is sort of the golden number of exercise tests in research. And from what I could see, her max speed was 27 kilometers an hour. Usually I never ever would dare to let her go so fast in the forest, but she was feeling so good. She had such a good stride, and she was just responding so well to my cues. And now we've walked for about, when I started talking, we walked for about 2.5 minutes, and you barely hear her breathing. Her pulse went already down to 80 after 2 minutes of walking, coming down from 160, from getting really, really pushed. So I'm really happy with her. She's really quite sweaty. I will soon get off and walk next to her because she deserves that. But I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit first. I'm really impressed by how she behaved today, and I'm very excited to go home and look at the numbers from the heart monitor. Clara has been washed and cooled, taken off all the sweat. I offered her a little drink, but she wasn't that thirsty. Of course, we in the end only did 10 kilometers in total, so it's not like anything she's never done. I know from the last competition she didn't drink anything after running for like 30-ish kilometers, which is quite common actually with most endurance horses that I've rode over the years. Clara has gone back to a pulse of 40 beats per minute, just mere minutes after doing, she looks really tired. Little girly. It was definitely a big workout. I'm very impressed with how she did. The new environment, the traveling, the canter work, like stuff she has never done before. And she is proved to be a very reliable horse once again. Now she's tired and she wants to go home. So I might see if I can let her graze a little bit, and then we can go home so she can rest a little before standing on the trailer. Oh, so many insects here. Hello everyone, it's now the day after. I've had a look at the results. I have them on the computer right here next to me. And of course, as this was the first fitness test that she did on a track, The results don't really say that much. Of course, it's interesting to see, but the main goal of this is to compare the results over time. I have done a fitness test with her before, but that was in a riding arena, and um, these two types of riding is just too different. Especially the speed, you cannot really track in a riding arena. The pulse doesn't behave that differently, but it's a speed that's just really, really hard to calculate. So I take this sort of as a blank page, starting over with the fitness tracking, and I will probably go back in a month or so to do a second test and do this over the competition year, and then next year in the spring start over and do condition tests whole year round. It will be really, really fun to see how she's going to improve. But at this point, I have the results right there on the computer, so I'll be looking at the screen right now. In the walk, she had an average heart rate of 60 beats per minute, which is a little bit high for her. But of course, the excitement, the new area plays a huge role in this. And she walked on average 5.5 kilometers per hour over a time of 10 minutes. And then in the trot, she had a pulse of 99 beats per minute. And this is actually quite normal for her. And she had a speed of 14.2 kilometers an hour. So a little faster than I usually allow her to go while riding in the forest. But on the track, it was all fine. She was feeling really good in the speed, and the pulse is also very normal for her. Then in the canter, she had an average of 124 beats per minute. And again, this is also quite normal for her. And she did an average of 18.9 kilometers per hour. And this was the first time we ever cantered for so long, uninterrupted, no hills, no turns, no cars or scary stones or anything. So this was really, really good to really get a look from me on how she behaves in the canter, how her body reacts to the canter. Even though I felt she got quite tired in the end, her pulse remained around 120, 125 beats per minute. So I think this is really, really good. She seemed to got more mentally tired instead of physically tired. Then we took a little break, trotted for about one lap, 800 meters. I didn't really record this because the pulse is just going down, going up, going down. Just the body trying to find itself. And then I let her go fast for about 1 kilometer, a little bit more than one lap. I'm not really sure if it was 1 kilometer exactly. But here the average of this section, she ran on average with 147 beats per minute in her heart rate, and she went 25.9 kilometers per hour. I would usually never let her go so fast. I've been training really, really hard to let her canter calmly and slowly and collected, and mostly just working with the mind, teach her to just calm down, take a long, relaxed stride. But it was actually also quite fun to push her a little and see how she responded. I was a bit worried she might get very excited, but she didn't. She was in complete control. I was in complete control. We were together in complete control. It felt really, really good. And then on the track was like oval shaped, so it was two long sides and then two turns. So in the turns, of course, I asked her to slow down a bit, and then on the two long stretches, I asked her to speed up. And the goal for me was to reach 160 beats per minute, because this is sort of the magic number for science to check the heart rate, check the speed at that certain heart rate. And she did reach 160. She even reached 163 as a max, but it took 160, and then she did around 29.6 kilometers per hour. Of course, she didn't reach 160 for so long, because I didn't ask her to keep the speed. I just saw on the watch, like, okay, we have 160. The turn was coming up, so I allowed her to slow down in the turn again. So this number is maybe not super accurate, but at least she reached it. That was the goal. We have a number set on it, and we will see next time in about a month how she is doing then. If she can canter for longer, or maybe we can do 2 fast intervals at the end. I will have to go through some research and think about my own experiences from this track session, see what I will do. It's just tinkering with the condition test, trying out what's going to work, what's not going to work, what works for her fitness, what might work for other horses' fitness. If doing this test for other horses, it's just great to get more experience myself. You can read as much in the research as you want, but the first-hand experience is just really so important. So that was the vlog of today. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a comment if you have any questions and just get in touch with me. People in Sweden can get also fitness tests if they live in my area in the south of Sweden at the moment. And otherwise, I do training advice, training plans, give lectures on these topics also. So give a follow. Stay tuned for more. I'll definitely be uploading more videos in the future. And thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.